Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. A recorded version of this webinar will be available on Navkara's YouTube channel. Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. A recorded version of this webinar will be available in Navkara's YouTube channel. This webinar is hosted by Navkara Consulting. Priyanka, can you stop? Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. A recorded version of this webinar will be available in Navkara's YouTube channel. This webinar is hosted by Navkara Consulting. I am Reshma Dudala. I will be speaker of this webinar. No part of these materials should be reproduced or published in any form by means, electronic or mechanical, including photocopy or any information storage or retrieval system. About Navkara. Navkara is leading global consulting company that is specialized in digital transformation. We serve clients across the spectrum of industries, including healthcare, public, federal, and commercial sectors. Agenda. As per today's agenda, we will be discussing the flow. What is flow, types of flows, a use case, demo, and then we'll be conclude this short QA session. Introduction to flows. Lightning flows helps you automate complex business processes. A manual data entry. Flows let you work smarter, not harder, by saving your users time and making sure required tasks are accomplished correctly. As per the as a Salesforce admin, flows are one of the most powerful tools in a tool belt. When set up properly, flows make you look like a rock star to your sales team. But in your flows are not configured correctly, they might be difficult to manage or make a mess. Let's go to Salesforce introduction. Salesforce Flow is an application that automates complex business processes. Simply put, it collects data and then does something with the data. Flow Builder is a declarative interface used to build individual flows. Flow Builder can be used to build code like logic without using programming language. Salesforce Flow. Flows can be fall into 5 categories: screen flow, auto launched flow, schedule triggered flow, record triggered flow, and platform event triggered flow. Screen flow. These are flows that have a UI element and require input from users. These types of flows are either launched as an action or embedded as an element on Lightning page. Auto launched flow. Auto launched flows are runs automated tasks with this flow type. Auto launched flows can be invoked from process builder, from with an Apex class, from a set schedule, from record changes, or from platform events. Schedule triggered flow. These auto-launched flows launch at a specified time and frequency for each in batch, and they run in the background. Record-triggered flows. These auto-launched flows run in the background when a record is created, updated, or deleted. Platform event-triggered flows. When a platform event message is retrieved, received, these flows run in the background. Now let's go to use case. So now we'll be going through this use case. Here is the scenario. An organization XYZ wants to conduct an event where a number of people, students can register with the company to participate in the event. The organization provides the participants a URL in the event portal with which they can register the event. As the part of this process, the organization wants to send out an email, send out a welcome note to the participants once they complete registration. And I choose auto launch flow to solve this scenario. To send a welcome note email to registered people, we need to create a process builder with the help of auto launched flow. As an email alert is sent as soon as contact is created in SFDC. Auto launch flow. How this is different from other flows? This auto launch flow does not require any user interaction to start. It can be launched from process builder as an action. They can't contain steps, screen choices, or dynamic choices in the flows. Use auto launch flows to automate complex business processes without writing a code. In order to launch a flow from processes, you must activate the flow. Auto launch flow, it can be launched from processes, custom Apex classes, REST APIs, web tabs, custom buttons or custom links, and Visualforce pages. Here is the flow diagram on how the solution works. Our example on the contact object, as a contact record gets created, the process builder gets invoked, then it checks email address on the contact record. If email exists, auto launch flow will send out an email. If email doesn't exist, then it will update the contact record. Now let's go to the Salesforce application for demo. Here I'm going to show how you can send email alerts using auto launch flow in Salesforce. So now I'm going to implement a flow in Salesforce in auto launched flow, and then the flow will be called by process builder. So whenever I'm going to create a contact record, process builder will work and it will automatically call the auto launch flow. And this is the email alert. In auto launch flow, I'm going to use this email alert that I have already implemented in the description, and unique name is written here. Now email alert will work on email field that will be available in the contact object, and this is the email template. This email template which is having this content. Let me show you this one. The merge field is contact name, so I'm going to use this email alert in Lightning Flow, and then that flow will be called through process builder for execution. Now I'm going to show how I created a flow. We have to go to flows. Let me close this. We have to go to flows, and I selected the auto launch flow with no trigger, and here in the auto launch flow, to add element, we need to add this. I choose action, is an element for interaction. Action element is for an interaction. So from this filter type, from this filter by, I chose type. From there, I choose email alert. Name of our email is let me go. Yeah, email alerts to contacts. Yeah, here it is, email alerts to contacts. In action, yes. So label, I'm going to enter my label name, that is send email, and then we need to put the record ID. So I'm choosing new resource, the record ID. This record ID will be related to contact on which we are going to send the email. Email. In the resource type, in the API name, is a record ID. Okay. And the data type is text. So this record IDs will be provided by the process builder, that will be called the flow. So here we need to check available for input, and then done. So record ID will be provided by the a process builder, that is available in this email alert now. So click done. That is available in this send email alert now. Now this way I created this auto launched flow for email alert. So I already activated here. Now I'm moving to the process builder. So here you can see one process on contact. This is available here, and it will work when the contact is created. Here in the object place, I chose contact. It will work when the contact is created, when the record is created. Now we have to set a criteria. Now in this criteria, I set a criteria that the criteria name is check email. Here I check, we need to set a conditions here. Here I check email is not null. Like I check the email is not a blank. So in the conditions, I choose all conditions are met. So if the email field is not null, then only we need to call the flow, auto launch flow. In the immediate actions, action type is flow. Action name is, I gave the call flow. So here we will have all the available auto launched flows. Here I chose send email alerts to contacts. This is our flow name. So I set flow variables here. This record ID variable, I chose a field reference. In the value, I chose ID of the contact. This is the ID of the contact record. So here the contact ID will be passed the flow using this process builder. I saved it and it's all activated. So first it will check email field. If it is not blank, then this action will be calling the flow by passing record ID. So this process is activated. It's activated now. Now all the things are linked. First, you have to create email template. Then you need to create email alert. Then you need to create a flow with the email alert action, and then you need to create a process builder which will be calling the flow. And then I'm going to create a contact here. And let's see whether the email sent or not. So I just now refresh the contacts. So I'm just clicking new. I'm going to create the new contact, and we are not supposed to forget to enter the email. So here we are going to put the required fields only. So I'm putting Priyanka. And I'm entering the email ID here. I'm giving my email ID. By that I can show you. So I'm saving it. So you can see the contact record is saved now. So here are the details. This is the name and here is the email ID. Now let's go to one second. So let's go to email. Yes, here we go. We got this email. So here you can see email is triggered successfully and it's showing the name that is available in the record. It's Priyanka Sinha, and rest the message is a plain text that is available in the email template. Let me show you. Yes, this is the plain text which we got in the email. So here it is. So this way I created the auto launch flow with the email action on it, process builder, and then I called the auto launch flow using this process. Process builder is passing the contact ID to the flow, and this way it is working. So here we need 4 things are available. One is email template, and the second one is email alert and the auto launched flow and the process using the process builder. I hope you understood how we can send email alerts using auto launch flow with the help of process. So yeah, if you have any questions, please email me at info@navkara.com. Thank you.